right, in just a couple of weeks, if you got a canoe, it's time to dust it off because you can take it to work. Yep, I said that right. It's the 14th annual Canoe to Work Day. And joining me now is Jeremy Morris with Burke Engineering. Jeremy, thanks for joining us. We've got a kayak with us. Explain what this is, because I think some people are probably thinking, I don't have a body of water, that's my job.
So as part of our wellness program and general environmental awareness at Burke Engineering, we have had a very active bike to work program over the years, and for many years. And there was a handful of engineers in the office in 2012 that said, well, if we can bike to work, kind of joking, why can't we kayak or canoe to work? We should get the canoes out. And joking, but then all of a sudden we decided to set off on a little adventure and got up one morning real early as a team building experience and threw our boats in the water and kayaked down White River into downtown.
So are we taking White River again this year, or what's the route looking like?
So yes, it's going to be a combination of Fall Creek and White River. Over the last few years, we've put in at 30th and Fall Creek Park, and it really gives us a great opportunity to reconnect with our waterways and see what awesome water resources they are. There is so much beauty and wildlife along Fall Creek and White River. You'd be amazed. Last year we saw eagles, and so our company, specializes in water resources and environmental management. And we work on a lot of projects with the City of Indianapolis and Citizens Energy Group. White River Canoe Company is helping us out with a lot of the boats. So we have a lot of partners. This event has grown from that handful of engineers to 50 boats at times. So we are having a lot of fun with it. But at the end of the day, we know and we see by going on these little excursions that communities that protect and make their waterways a key responsibility are better places to work, live, and play. And
we know the main thing about this is having fun, getting your day started off well. But I mean, how does it feel bringing in these new riders in that just kind of experience what your guys' initiative is behind this?
Yeah, it's been great. And like I said, some of the key partners are City of Indianapolis and Citizens Energy Group. And as it's grown, and friends and colleagues, and like I said, White River Canoe Company, it's grown so much over the years. Everybody, at the end of the day, maybe a little apprehensive at first because we have beginners, and then we also have experienced kayakers, and we're just encouraging, whether you're a beginner, maybe get with an outfitter like White River Canoe Company, or if you're experienced, show up at 30th and Fall Creek Park. It's right there along the Fall Creek Parkway, and feel free to join us. Bring your boat along. There may still be some boats available. You can look at our website and find out some information on there. So.
June 5th, so just in a couple of weeks. How can people register?
So I would go to the Christopher Burke Engineering website. There's some information on there. There's a phone number you can contact. White River Canoe Company also helps us out, so you can contact them. And we're hoping to fill these boats and have a great day getting reconnected and up close and personal with some beautiful waterways here in Indianapolis.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to it. Jeremy, thank you so much. Listen, hopefully great weather then, Rob, but I mean, today might be a little too chilly to get out of the water.